Cohort 15, what's going on? This is Ness Espinoza, and I'm working on my biblical character project. So I'm trying to get creative for Professor Larry Anderson. Alright, this is for you. So I want to compare myself to Nehemiah, the prophet. You know, he was one that was working for the king, and he got news from his homeland, Jerusalem, that it was going through some issues. The walls was breaking down, and just had some real issues going on back at home, and his heart was torn and wanted to go back, just really wrestling with what's going on with home. And for me, you know, I grew up here, grew up in North Philly, all my life, never moved. You know, got married, and Mom Dukes gave us the crib, so I live right there, 2928, the yellow and red house. So yeah, so just, you know, as Jeremiah had this passion for his home and wanted to give back and wanted to help it redevelop and construct, to have the wall back up and gather people and do those type of things. I also have that passion, as you know, I'm here in my home place, wanting to see people know Jesus, have the whole gospel, see redevelopment happening in our community. There's a lot of issues that happen, you know, poverty, lack of education, violence, trash, just you know, a lot of issues just going on where we are, and I thought that Nehemiah be one that most describes my passion in my heart and what I'm thinking about for where I live. So just to show you a little bit around, you know, we this is the garden right here. You know, we got this garden about a couple years ago, like 5-6 years ago. We grew some corn back here, some pumpkins, you know, got some kids involved, some youth involved. We got the neighbors involved as well. As I'm continuing to develop this community aspect of connected to my neighbors and loving my neighbors and serving my neighbors, about a year ago I became the block captain, and so I'm organizing neighbors to clean up, to do block parties together, to get permits, to do special functions or so together. So you know, as we continue to live here and be a light to our community, we also wanna touch on how we can have a better way of living of where we live, so we can be united to do some things that'll be phenomenal. So this year, you know, we've had more efforts to unite our neighbors, to do things together, and to attack issues going through as well. So yeah, so we want to rebuild things here, and as I continue to do some things, you know, just want to keep those things in prayer, and hopefully as the Lord give me favor, other people around me could come alongside me and help me do what the Lord will call us to do. Yo, so I want to show you the rest of my garden. We got grapes. We got grapes growing right here. This year we're gonna have a nice stack of grapes. We got Brian Keels. We got Porky, just chilling. They're my boys from the neighborhood. They play flag football. And then we got some pumpkins growing right here. Got some tomato plants and things. Again, this was a lot next to the abandoned house, and the city came out and cleaned it up for us. Here we got beans, some corn growing, and then we got sunflowers. So yeah, so we try to bring, bring some light back to the community, some life, some care, and things. So this is where I am. They call this neighborhood the Badlands, in North Philly, on the edge of North Philly. And I want to take you to the school because we had the Eagles come and make a mural, give us a playground, and also gave us some turf and some other things. So I'm going to show you guys that. Here's the a little land that the ex-block captain runs. He took care of it. He has a pavilion he built, and that's where we had our block meeting last night. We had about 15 neighbors come out, so it was cool. In the schoolyard, we got Obama in the schoolyard, with Puerto Rican activists and Michelle Obama. This is a mural that the Eagles partner up with the school. Still at the schoolyard. This is where the Eagles kind of did this partnership with us. And this schoolyard used to be just completely empty, where growing up we played baseball against the wall. And so now there's a little bit of turf. You got some courts where some folks come out. Today it's like 90 degrees, so that's why there's not a whole lot of people out here. The idea is we have an opportunity through all these things, kind of redeveloping and giving some life back to the community, that we can use it. We can use it to spread the gospel. For example, with the Flag Football League, we came out here and did a little outreach with kids and was able to pray for them and kind of just play football, just a quick game and kind of hung out. So that's my neighborhood. This is my Jerusalem, and the Lord's been calling me to be Nehemiah the prophet in this land that's broken. So pray for me, and thanks.